What's going on YouTube? Doug Smith here again. Just kind of an intermediary in between follow-up, I guess. I don't know the word. But a video I just wanted to make in between to add to the lawn care series that I'm doing this year. I do talk about fertilizing, how I use Milorganite and how I use Epsom Salt to help bring out the color and the growth in my lawn. I kind of touched on those topics lightly. I just kind of explained it. In the description of this video, I'm going to add, I have a map that I actually did on my own computer. I did a lot of measuring. I was out here with the measuring tape, measuring, you know, from the white line over to the sidewalk there, from there to the other edge. I kind of measured everything out. And then from there I just wanted to kind of explain the method to my madness here, and maybe give you guys a couple tips to help prevent any issues that I ran into in the whole process, as every bit of this is a learning experience. I mean, anybody can cut the yard, but knowing things about how tall or how low to cut it, what type of grass you have, watering requirements, and even, you know, the soil requirements, because that's where the grass is growing in, is the soil. So if the soil isn't healthy, you can't necessarily expect the grass to be healthy. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that. Okay, so as far as using your Epsom salt to treat the yard, you can actually go and buy, I got this at Sam's. It's 2 7-pound bags, so you get 14 pounds. This I got at Sam's Club, and I want to say the cost was about $9.75. That's here in Virginia, but not a bad price. I do remember going to other places and getting one 7-pound bag for about $8, which is almost double the price. So if you're a Sam's member, great. If not, Amazon's a great place to order this stuff. Any type of Epsom salt will do. You just don't want any type that's like scented or anything. Just plain old generic Epsom salt. And right here, magnesium sulfate. That's the reason why we use it, because it's actually not salt. It's magnesium and sulfur, and it helps everything in the process of the grass making chlorophyll. It helps the uptake of nitrogen, which is what we get from Milorganite. So we'll touch on Milorganite in a second, but what I use, I have this 3-gallon pump sprayer that I got from, I think, a Home Depot or Lowe's. This one particularly was, I think, $40. But I mean, I use it for a ton of different applications. And the reason why I wanted to make this video to go over the Epsom salt is because you can actually use it as a foliar spray. And most of my channel is based on the idea of gardening and taking care of flowers and everything. So we'll go ahead and touch on the Milorganite here. This is what you're looking for. And you want to use this pretty much in conjunction with your Epsom salt. This bag, you can see down here, is a slow release. It has 5 for the nitrogen, which is, I guess, 5%. All I know is Alan Hain has a lot of recommendations on Milorganite, and he talks about, I think it's 5 pounds per 1,000 square foot. Most of these bags come in 36-pound bags, but you can actually mix Milorganite right with the Epsom salt. But we're going to go ahead and touch on the Epsom salt, because as a foliar spray, you want to put, you know, enough in here that it's going to cover and make a difference. But you don't want to fill your container up with Epsom salt to here and try to dilute it, because what ends up happening is, especially if you're using a cold water, it's going to get through your hose and it's going to get stuck in your handle and your nozzle and the tip of your sprayer, and you don't end up getting a good spray. You end up getting a little dribble. Then you have to take the thing apart and try to figure out where the clog is. So if you're using a pump sprayer, opposed to, I guess, mixing it in a watering can and sprinkling, if you're using the pump sprayer, make sure you don't put too much at a time. And I always recommend using warm to hot water. When you're spraying it, the air will kind of cool it off, so you're not going to like burn the grass or anything, but you don't want to have so much Epsom salt that it doesn't fully dissolve and it can't make its way through the spray nozzle, because that will definitely add about an hour to your whole process of just laying down a spray. So I'm not going to do this. I'll do it in another video when I do the next treatment, because I don't do it all the time. But coming soon, I'm going to, because you know, being a florist, we got to have flowers at the house. So we went ahead and got us a few different sets of petunias to put up. And we also brought a lot of our inside plants out now as it's starting to get nice out. Got a couple things of plants growing around here, and we got them all around the house. And come summertime, I'm typically the green thumb. Last year I grew squash and zucchini that came out to almost 2 feet long each. So, I mean, I don't know if that's anything significant, but everybody I showed was pretty impressed. But the Epsom salt will do everything to make the grass greener. And if you add the Milorganite at a heavier coating of 5 pounds per 1,000 square feet, you end up getting a very nice, lush green lawn. It just helps really pull out the nitrogen in the chlorophyll process, and it does help in the growing process. So be careful as how much you put down. You know, if you plan on not cutting for the next week or so, you might want a little cautious on how much you put down. But if you maintain your watering cycle, once you got your yard established, you want to water maybe 2 to 3 times a week, just to make sure you're maintaining an inch to 1.5 inches of water per week. Doing it every day is not bad, but giving a break every once in a while will help your grass roots, and same with your plants. It'll help them dig their way down into the soil. It'll help the roots spread out to get that extra water that's there, that otherwise it wouldn't have grown to get unless you let it get a couple days without water. So I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm not confusing anybody with this. I have a little bit more better detail in the description, and I'm gonna kind of put together a few more of these tips along the whole video series. So if this video has helped you out, give it a thumbs up. If you know anybody who's a lawn dweller like myself and who's just trying to kind of get a better presentation for their yard, as you know, we got these summer holidays coming up, you know, go ahead and share this with them. Any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. And if you subscribe, which I hope you do, so you can stick along with the video series, don't forget to hit the bell icon, as that will help you be notified for every video that I post coming out in the series. So like I said, hope you guys like this. If you have any questions, leave them, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.